Welcome to GTech. Now we are going to see about radioactivity. What is radioactivity? Radiation in the form of elementary particles emitted by an atomic nucleus as alpha rays or gamma rays produced by decay of radioactive substances or by nuclear fission. You can see the picture below shows you that alpha, beta and gamma rays are getting passed to the paper, aluminium and lead. You can see that alpha ray couldn't penetrate to aluminium as well as lead, and beta couldn't penetrate through aluminium. So the thing is that radiation in the form of elementary particles, so these are the elementary particles emitted by an atomic nucleus, so that can be of alpha rays or beta rays or gamma rays. So these will be produced by the decay of radioactive substance. So such kind of activity is so called radioactivity. I'm just taking one cathode ray tube and I'm passing a positive charge in one end and a negative charge in the other end, such as anode and cathode, and subsequent air has been passed through the chamber below, and you could see that I'm placing one fluorescent screen in the mid part, and while this charge gets emitted from one direction to another direction through the cathode and anode, cathode rays get generated. Now you can see that the depletion of cathode rays. In this chamber, you could see that one end I am passing both positive and negative charge, and other end you could see that the depletion of the charges takes place, and this is because of more number of charge placed in one side, the depletion takes place, and this is by the theory of Röntgen. And again you are seeing the same cathode ray tube. With that you could see that cation and anion. And you could see that X-ray has been generated because of the cation and anion So you could see that a rat picture was there before the X-ray has been passed into its body, and after the X-ray has been taken, the skeleton of the rat has been generated. That was through the X-ray, and you could see the generation of X-ray in the cathode ray tube with cation and anion. The scientist Becquerel, with the help of sun rays, he just generated X-rays. So first of all, he just don't know what name should be kept for those rays, so he just kept it as X-ray, and later it was so called X-rays. So when sun rays passed into certain substances, those substances skeleton will be uptight. This is the basic idea about X-rays by Becquerel. So during the month of a potassium sulfate sheet has been taken, and with that the captured image has been placed through the X-rays, and the skeleton of the image has been shown in those potassium sulfate paper. You could see the image get changed like this after the X-ray process. That was all because of the sun rays. So now the potassium chamber sheet was closed in the compressed place, and now you could see that the real image has been changed into the skeleton object. Now I am again taking that cathode ray tube with the anion and cation. So potassium uranyl sulfate is the particular sulfate. So uranium combination acts as a main thing for this X-ray generation. So the solvent has been taken in the test tube. You could see the electroscope over here, and it has been charged. Since both the side is negative charge, it gets deflected. If both the side is a different charge, it will get attracted. So the picture you are seeing is Madame Curie. So the one who discovered uranium, radiation and so on. Of polonium and radium has been taken. You could see the cathode ray tube with anion and cation charge passing.